What's up, guys? It is Queen Melisa here today, and we are talking about Barbie and attachment theory. So I'm planning on posting a lot of videos about Barbie because I just watched the movie, and I think that a lot of things could be talked about with the Barbie movie because it's so interesting. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there, and the movie is kind of weird, like, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like there's a lot of different perspectives added into the movie, and I feel like a lot of videos can be made through the Barbie movie. So this video is going to be on attachment theory, and here's the thing, I will be posting a lot of videos on attachment theory because I have done a lot of work with it. You know, there's 4 different attachment styles. We have secure attachment, anxious attachment, avoidant attachment, and disorganized. So I need to make a whole playlist about this because I really could, with an introduction to what attachment theory is, and then I get into the 4 different attachment styles. So 5 videos within one playlist, and I will refer back to that quite often. So before I do that, I just really want to get this Barbie video out because I really did notice how Barbie herself actually is avoidantly attached and Ken is actually very anxious. So here's a little bit about the movie. The movie starts with Barbie Land, and you know, all the Barbies, so the female characters basically do everything, they get all the work done, and the Ken dolls, the male figures, are just there. They don't really do much. In fact, no one really cares about the Ken dolls. It's all about Barbie, this Barbie, that Barbie, and the main character is obviously stereotypical Barbie, and she's the Barbie that we all know about. You know, when you think of Barbie, you would think of this Barbie figure, and then all the other Barbies are like the different types of Barbies that have their own jobs, their own titles. You know, they all do something in Barbie Land. And then the real world is obviously a bit different. You know, pretty much the men hold the higher positions, and then, you know, it's basically very different. The movie is actually very complex, you know, because the characters do go back and forth and everything keeps on changing. But I just want to refer back to attachment theory and how Barbie behaves in the movie and how Ken behaves in the movie. So like I said, the Ken dolls are pretty much left out. So like I said, Barbie is avoidantly attached while Ken is anxiously attached, because Ken actually feels bad about being left out. So the character Ken and all the other Kens pretty much fear not being noticed. Okay, they fear being left out. They fear not being in the crowd with the people, and by the people I mean all the Barbies in Barbie Land. So the Kens are pretty much anxiously attached, and they want to you know, get involved, while all the Barbies are super avoidant. They don't even notice the Ken dolls, they just do their work. So with Barbies, it's like they also don't care about getting together with people. They just have their own jobs, and they do these jobs, and it's like they don't even notice the Ken dolls. Okay, so Barbies are avoidant and the Kens are very anxious. Now, like I said, I will be making a lot of videos on attachment theory, and in some cultures what happens is that the females are anxiously attached and the males are pretty much avoidant, and then it's vice versa in other cultures. So basically there is a culture that needs to be talked about when we talk about attachment theory, and when we talk about Barbie as well, because with Barbie, you know, you could go back to all these different cultural backgrounds and how people are within their culture, and how that relates to Barbie or how that does not relate to Barbie, either or. And yeah, so I really just did notice this throughout the movie, and there's more about how Barbie behaves when she gets to the real world that it's like, oh my god, she's definitely avoidantly attached. And why wouldn't she be? You know, she gets into the real world and all of a sudden she gets harassed by people, okay, because of the way that she dresses, the way that she talks. It's like also what I notice is Barbie doesn't really like to be touched in the real world. Okay, in Barbie Land, I feel like the Barbies are not really in physical contact with one another. They just go like, hi Barbie to one another, and that's pretty much it. So when she gets in the real world and all these guys are trying to like, you know, touch her and all that, she really doesn't feel good. And then when they try to take Barbie back into Barbie Land, what happens is, and by they I mean you know, the company Mattel, the CEO of the company, they really need to get Barbie back into Barbie Land. What they do is they try to get her back inside of a box. Now Barbie doesn't really mind getting inside the box, but when she's in there, you know how they like tie up the Barbies from the back of the box, so they're like tying her hands, and she's like you know, really getting out of that because she feels very uncomfortable. So even if she was not avoidantly attached from before, or obviously you can't really change your attachment style like within a day, so obviously Barbie was always avoidant and Ken was always anxious. But here's the thing, the severity of their attachment styles really did go up real high once they got into the real world. So yeah, you have Barbie who's avoidantly attached, and obviously Ken would be anxiously attached because Ken is really trying to make people pay attention to him, and he's trying to like group up with everybody. So that really shows how Ken is an anxiously attached character, because he's trying to like get together with everybody. And when it comes to physical contact, he was always trying to like be physical with Barbie, and Barbie didn't really want that. So with the way they behave with their bodies, you could also tell how someone could be avoidant and how someone could be anxious, because avoidantly attached people, what they usually do is they usually step back quite a lot, and then anxiously attached people, they usually like go up all in your face. So that's what happens when people are you know, really anxiously attached, and they love physical contact too, actually. So Ken trying to be all physical with Barbie, that also shows how Ken is an anxiously attached character. So yeah, that's all that I have for today. This was a 7-minute long video, but you know, I had fun while talking about the two characters, Barbie and Ken, and how I noticed their attachment theories while watching the movie. I mean, attachment styles, I'm sorry. Yeah, I could really see their styles, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And it got really dark. I always do these videos while it's like right before sunset, and then it gets really dark real fast. I've got to start making these videos a bit earlier, but yeah, I had so much fun with you guys. Thank you for watching. Please put up a thumbs up in this video, because I will be making a lot more videos relating to attachment theory, relating to Barbie. I could also talk about the astrology behind Barbie. After all, this is a YouTube channel that's based off of astrology and psychology. I could talk about both. And yeah, basically, thank you for watching, and that's that. Bye.